Aye, why does this feel like a classroom, bro, right now? You got the troublemaker.
I was the imposter.
What is going on here?
You got the other one who's always late.
I'm looking, look.
I got that victory though. Is everyone watching?
Wow.
Jump on, do it. Don't let anything hold you back. We are live. Guys, I'm Joe, one further the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Revenue GS.
Sam, Mr. Blitz Tech.
And we're three best friends who love to argue about comics, gaming, and movies.
I'm Tianna Mercedes, and I'm known as the Queen of Call of Duty. I stream and I make gameplay videos.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy King J. I do tech reviews. I'm known as a tech and pro player, and I do content creation.
This October and beyond, YouTube Black is uniting storytelling and gaming, and we're coming together to give you 30 minutes of hardcore gameplay while you learn more and more about what it takes to be a black creator in the UK. We've got King J going up against Mr. Blitztech. I'm going to be taking on the Queen of COD, Tianna Mercedes, and then we're all going to be diving on together and playing Among Us. So sit back and enjoy the ride. Yo, it's me, Joe, one further the Cyber Nerds. I'm here with Tianna Mercedes, the Queen of COD. We're playing 1v1s on gunfight maps. Tianna, what's good? Tell me about yourself. Tell me how you got into gaming.
I'm good, thanks. Well, basically, back in the day, my brother used to come to my house every weekend on a Sunday. I remember about 3 p.m. He used to come and bring his PlayStation 2, and we used to bang out 007 all day until he went home. So every weekend I'll be playing 007 on my brother's PS2, but these times I didn't have my own console. But from then I knew that I liked gaming. I actually enjoyed the game. And then one Christmas 2010, I got my Xbox 360, and the game that came with that was Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
And at first, I didn't even know about Call of Duty or anything like that. I just turned the game on, I played it, and it's not till I got to school and they were like, "Oh, you got Modern Warfare, we should jump online." And then that night I jumped online, stayed on till 6 o'clock in the morning, and I haven't looked back.
That is actually mad, you know, because I feel like when I first got into gaming, it was the same thing. It was a whole family thing. Like me and my brothers, I got 3 brothers. Yeah, we used to have the N64. We used to bang out what's it called, GoldenEye.
Yeah,
4 controllers. One. Yeah, 4 controllers. All of my brothers, we used to be playing that, and then we also used to play games like what was it? FIFA 98, FIFA 96. And like after that, I just stuck with gaming. Like it was just one of the things that I just carried on doing. It was one of the biggest pastimes for me, and I just loved everything about it.
Yeah, same.
Tell me, like, why did you start a channel?
Well, I first started a channel because when I first started playing Modern Warfare 2, that's when I first started watching streamers on YouTube and people making videos and content creators making videos on Call of Duty. So I thought, okay, but there's no black females in this. There's no black. Wait, hold on. Where are you?
I'm looking for you as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I thought that there's not enough black content creators, gamers, especially females, also. So I thought, why not try and give it a go and see how I go? And then I uploaded my first video in 2016, but I didn't tell anybody. I didn't post it on any social media. I just kind of like left it there, and I think I got like 15 views on it, and then I took it down. Because I just felt like out of place, kind of, if you know what I mean.
Nah, I definitely hear that. It's interesting because I feel like with our YouTube channel, the Cyber Nerds, it all started with like just like a lack of community. Like I feel like we was going to places like Comic-Con and stuff like that where our, you know what I'm saying, the culture that we love, like nerd culture, movies, games, and comics and all of that stuff is big. But I felt like we weren't kind of like welcomed in. It was kind of weird. Like you go there and they'll be like who are these guys? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So what we did is like we started like a secret Facebook group. Like on this group, we used to like just talk about all of this stuff. But then after we was like, do you know what? Yeah, we can't do it like this anymore. We've got to start our own channel. So we uploaded that first video and just put it out there. And like we didn't even really tell friends because it was just like from the Facebook group, lots of people were like, nah, they weren't into it. They didn't really want us to start the channel. So. It was kind of mad, but you know what? Yeah, I'm so thankful that we did that. Like, we needed it, and it was it was just great to do. Listen, yeah, I feel like you tricked me here into beating me in this game. I feel like you tricked me. Innit? We're gonna have to definitely go again, innit?
Oh my god, look at the KDs.
Come on. Hey, look, I'm locking in next time. I'm getting my traces still.
All right, cool.
Tianna, all I'm saying is, yeah, this round you ain't gonna beat me, innit?
You're going down.
All the smoke, yeah. Is this what we're doing?
Yeah.
Alright, they said it was friendly and that, but like, this is where we're at. Now I'm feeling it.
Let's see.
Alright, do you know what? Yeah, like, I want to jump back into what we was talking about just a minute ago.
Yeah.
I feel like when I was coming up, like, I didn't have lots of like black content creators on YouTube or anything really to like look at and be like, oh, like this is who I'm trying to be like or anything like that, man. So how's it for you? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
I feel
me,
like it was always tough. I feel like it was always tough for me, and I only just had my 2 boys in it, and I felt like we were just like, alright, look, we're just gonna do it ourselves in it. So like, as a female, I'm black as well. Like, what? Do you know what I'm saying? How does that feel?
I think it's kind of the same as you. Like when I first started out, I never used to see that many black female gamers on YouTube making YouTube videos or streaming on YouTube. So I thought, why not just do it myself? And then that's when I started researching and looking up black female gamers, and I found Black Girl Gamers, and that's when I realized there's a whole community of black female gamers which love to play games, and it's actually normal, because before it felt like a bit out of place. If you knew, even just being a girl in gaming, you feel out of place. So being a black female gamer, it was more of a thing where I want other black female gamers to feel like they can make content on YouTube and make videos and also stream and be successful.
Do you know what? Yeah, like that's actually mad, because I feel exactly the same on a tip where for us, like, we didn't really find bare other black content creators until YouTube Black. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like that was the thing that really plugged us in to there's other content creators out there, like black content creators in the UK and around. Do you know what I'm saying? That we can be like we can work with. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it was the latest experience going to YouTube Black and just being part of that community. And now it's like, I'm seeing more and more every day. You know what I'm saying? That's just empowering.
Yeah, same.
Right there.
It's so nice to see as well. Like there's more and more black content creators coming out, and it's just amazing. And it makes you feel like you have your own community, kind of, if you know what I mean.
Alright, so like, you've been doing this for a bit now. Like, what would you say like some of the stuff that you think would like, you know, just helped you have success with your channel? Like,
I would say building a strong community, people that will tune into every video you post, people that support you, and also staying consistent. Like, don't give up just because you have, say, about 10 views a video. That's still 10 people watching your videos. Like, people don't realize like small amounts is still an amount.
100%. You know, like, community is a whole thing, and I feel like that's one of the best things about YouTube. Like YouTube gives you that ability to like connect with the people watching your videos. Maybe it be one person, 10,000 people, or 100,000 people. Like, it gives you that ability to connect with them and just reach, like, just make a whole new community. And I feel like as for the Cybernuts, that's what we was missing, and YouTube gave us a home for that. Do you get what I'm saying? So
I 100% agree with that.
Nah, that's big stuff. Like, listen, how are you beating me again?
Am I?
This is
no!
Mad, you know?
Oh my
This is
gosh.
mad. I'm about to get angry.
Oh my god! What gun are you using?
I'm using an MP5 right now, innit? I might have to switch it up, man.
I'm using my P90.
Them ones.
Yeah.
Oh, it's tough, you know. I don't know how to live this down.
I told you you're going down.
Luckily, you're the queen of COD, innit? So if anything, I got an excuse. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what do you think are the main challenges of like being in the gaming industry today?
I personally, I would say making yourself stand out, because there's so many gaming content creators. You have to niche down to something specific. I feel like in this industry to stand out against others. I
feel like for me, like, I always felt like it was hard to get opportunities. As you know what I'm saying, as people of colour, like, I always felt like it was hard to get opportunities. I never felt like there was people going out of their way to like try and make like it a fair fight almost, until like I brought it up before, like, until YouTube Black. Like, one day I was just on the homepage at YouTube and I see it pop up on the side, yo, YouTube Black, do you fit this criteria, boom boom boom. And then from there, like, it was a whole different thing. I felt like our whole YouTube experience changed, and I thought that was super legit. Like,
Yeah.
and that just gave me like mad excitement for the future. Do you know what I'm saying? Because after having that relationship with YouTube, I feel like it's given us the potential to just do anything with the channel, and we can go anywhere we want, and do you know what I'm saying, and get better and better. Like, what are your hopes for the future of your channel?
I hope to be one of the biggest black female Call of Duty players in the world. That's what I plan to do, and to carry on making great content and up the quality of my content and my channel.
Do you know what? Yeah,
what about you?
No, that's gangster. Listen, I feel like the Cybernuts are going all the way to the top in it. So I feel like that's great that you've got like those big expectations. But you know what? Yeah, like I don't even think you should let it be held down by like being one of the best black female Call of Duty players. Like, you could just be one of the best, innit? Like, it's calm, it's nothing. I got that victory though. Is everyone watching? Is everyone watching?
I wasn't playing properly that game.
Is everybody watching? I
wasn't
won.
playing properly that game.
I beat the Queen
I wasn't
of
playing
God.
properly. I was trying to snipe in the beginning.
Look at that kill to death ratio.
Man like King J, yeah, how you been?
How you been, man? I've been alright, you know, man. I've been doing pretty well, man. How you doing?
Oh, glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm good. Doing good, you know, doing good. It's been a while since I've been on Street Fighter, but I heard you play Street Fighter as well, so I thought, you know, let me challenge you on that. See how good you are, because, I don't know, I'm a bit rusty, you know what I'm saying? But when was the last time you played?
I probably played last week, to be honest.
Last week!
last week,
Oh,
bro.
shit. Alright, that's no problem, man. So, yeah, we're going to, you know, battle it out, so you can come up on top, you know, say, Mr. Blitztech, but it's cool.
I don't know about all of that, but, you know, King J might be coming up on top. Let's go, man. Let's go.
So what about you, like, what inspired you to try and like be a pro at all these fighting games, like Tekken, Street Fighter?
Do you know what it was? It was like, it was predominantly like the Asian people that were winning Street Fighter, Tekken, and just a lot of other games. So I kind of wanted to showcase that it's not just about race. Anyone can play these type of games, even though they're difficult. So that's the reason why I stepped in and wanted to learn. Don't get me wrong, they're really hard, but if you take your time out and actually learn what's going on, like the maths behind fighting games, you can actually do well. So that was it, really.
I hear that. Oh shoot, press the wrong button there again. That's what I mean, like, it's even with fighting games, sometimes it just gets mad tense.
Yep, exactly.
Ooh. Nice one.
So my journey was I've done music. I had a music platform where I was filming like musicians and stuff like that. So I had like Stormzy, Santan Dave, Jay Huss, Krypton Conan, like even like to the fact that Michael Dapper used to do like interviews for my channel as well. Obviously, I transitioned from that and then moved into gaming. Reason being is because when I was filming these artists, they were getting signed, getting big deals and stuff like that, but I was still doing the same thing for like around 8 years. So it was just like, I wanted to see my own success. So from then on, I kind of like, I'm a thing that I care about helping others. And sometimes I feel like I don't really help myself as much. So that's the reason why I said, no, you know what, I need to start seeing if I can make this gaming thing that I do as a hobby as something serious, because everyone says that yes, gaming can't take you far and this, that, and other, and then yeah, like literally, that's how it works for me. And then now I'm here doing, you know, gaming, streaming, putting out content, helping people with Tekken, Street Fighter, got billboards up. Currently, you know, I'm at events like doing talks and stuff like that. So yeah, like it's doing well for me, man.
Now that's actually a really sick journey, like you're saying, like you just gotta know what makes you happy, what's best for you, and like you're saying, even just helping people, that's the main thing that you feel will inspire you to do more, inspire you to be like, to be here for like a very long time. I think you should like keep saying that kind of thing, so that's actually kind of pretty lit, and I think people just need to hear that, because some people just have, not weird goals, but they don't know what they're doing it for sometimes.
Yeah.
And if they get lost with that kind of message, and don't remember the reason why they started, then it might be a loss for them if it's not. Ooh, damn. And then yeah, they might just stop, which is unfortunate. There should be more creators for sure. Oh, wait. Ooh. No, this can't cancel.
Wow. Wow.
Well, no, I hear that message on that.
Yeah, no, that's me, man.
Apart from just like taking and Street Fighter, who else do you like communicate with? How does that open up new like avenues for people to communicate with you and see what they want to do, what you bring to the table, and what other things they kind of do?
I feel like it's opened up a lot of doors for me. I feel like at the start it was very hard. A lot of doors were closed. I think being like I say black content creator, it's like, why would you go to someone like me when you can go to like the people that have the high amount of subscribers and blah blah blah? Do you know what I mean? It's like, what do I have to bring to the table that's different? And I had to kind of really like go to like the lengths of figuring out what can I do that's different. And I feel like because there's not really been anyone that's kind of like, you know, kind of got that kind of urbanish look, or I hate to use the word urban, but the word, like, I'll take the hood look, like, you know, the snapback and beard, you know, that type of look. There's no one that's like that in the gaming industry that's actually from that type of background, that actually is good at fighting games or good at games in general. So I think that was my spin, and just because like there was no one in Tekken that was actually doing content creation on a proper level, so I knew there was a market for it. So I think from then it just kind of just led up to just doing the content, and then yeah, from me doing stuff like that, you know, on billboards currently at the minute, done stuff at conventions, big stuff like a Euro Gamer, Insomnia.
How do you stay on top of your game, bro? How do you stay on top of the fighting games?
I just play them, to be fair. I just play them a lot. Just make sure that, you know, I'm on top of the, you know, the patch notes. Obviously there's always patch notes, so I always just check them and see what they're saying. But yeah, like that's how I just stay on top of my game on that. I just kind of just look at the patch notes. I play the game quite regular, stream them. So yeah, like that's the best way how I get on top. And then obviously people that are on stream chat, they tell me the latest stuff with the characters and stuff like that, and they help me out. So yeah, just always watching like the latest stuff in terms of like, you know, I follow the people that are kind of in my genre quite a bit. I also kind of like, I watch stuff on YouTube, so I'm subscribed to people that I kind of know that they might have the latest stuff if I miss out. And then I kind of like, yeah, that's just the best way. I'm kind of following them, I'm just watching the people.
Yeah, that's it. You hit the nail on the head, bro. Like, it's like, even me being a YouTuber, creating content, everyone just says you're a content creator or a YouTuber. I also feel like, also watching YouTube, you're like, oh, I like what this brother's doing. Like, maybe I should even like co-op with, like, not co-op, I'm playing games right now. Maybe even collab co-op with him. Yeah. Like, and then even just that kind of conversation might even help spiral into the next one. But no, you saying that, watching other YouTubers, like even on the same like level as you, you're like, oh, I like what he's doing right now. So maybe you might want to hit them up or whatever. That's kind of sick.
Trust me, I even watch like YouTubers that have like maybe even like 200, 300 subscribers, because you don't know what secret gems that they have as well. Like they might have something that's like, bro, this is actually a good idea. Like you could don't watch like always the top ones, because the top ones have got they have their reasons for being at the top in it. But there's also one like smaller YouTubers that have things that are like, raw, this is actually good to kind of like maybe to use or to learn. You know what I mean?
So obviously you like just maintaining a YouTube channel. But you, bro, if you took it to the next level, like you got a little one as well. So how is it like being a dad? Because me, I'm just, you know, little old Sam, you know, playing games, meeting up with the man them, but you're the next level compared to some other creators out there. So like, what's going on with that? What's going on with that?
Well, you know, obviously I've got a little daughter. It's definitely a lot harder. It's definitely a lot harder to kind of like get to that next stage. I feel like the way how I kind of package it in is kind of, I still do my content, and obviously when I do look after her and stuff like that, I kind of like might have her sitting on my lap while I'm editing and stuff like that, or you know, it's hard. It's definitely difficult, and I know a lot of people probably are thinking, how does he still produce so much content and stuff like that? And my work rate is just, it's different. It's a different level. It's just, I find ways to just do things. I rather find ways to do things than excuses. So,
Bro, it sounds like you're training her already to be the next the next level of YouTube generation. Like,
she'll
showing all the buttons on the editing video, yeah?
Yeah, man, she's gonna be. She's just every time when like I'm editing and stuff like that, and I bring her on up, she just always just quiet watching. I'm just like, oh, bro, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
you might be taking over. You might be taking over me. You know what I mean? So
that's it. No, that's good to hear, man. That's good to hear.
What's good, everyone? Listen, we're here. We're now playing Among Us. We've played some other games, but we're here. I've got me and the other two cyber nerds, and we're here with Tianna's back, and so is King J. So we're gonna dive into the Among Us. I heard a couple of us are pros at it, and I heard a couple of us have never played it before. So we're gonna see what happens, innit? Let's go.
alright, cool. So I wanted to know, like, obviously there's three of you guys. Do you lot ever debate about what content you lot put out, or in general? Like, do you lot debate about it, or are you lot kind of like just go with the flow?
There's always been debates, do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the debate that we have as a team, any individual person would probably have that internal debate with themselves, if you get what I'm saying. So it's just like, I feel like we kind of know the general direction of where we want to go with the channel and the kind of things we want to do, and it's just about just like honing it in. And I feel like because we've all got three different kind of expertise, that it kind of just helps, like, generally, do you know what I'm saying, everyone throwing in their thing in, and us just kind of like deciding what we're going to do as a whole. So
How about you guys? Like, how do you guys, being in a room by yourselves, kind of ideas and stuff, how do you guys go about doing that with your general lives?
I feel like with me, I kind of like I said before, I feel like it's one of them things that I look at other content creators. Sometimes I debate with myself, is this content good? Sometimes when it comes to reactions, I know you lot do reactions, but sometimes when you do reactions and it's a bit late, I question whether it's even good enough to put out, because it's kind of like everyone's done it already, or people have watched it already. So sometimes I'm like, is it too late to put it out? Is it not too late? Is there any point in me putting it out? Stuff like that.
Like, are you talking about, like, say a trailer came out 2 days ago,
exactly,
and you're kind of late?
Exactly that.
You know what? We get a lot of that, man. We get a lot of that. You know, sometimes we're like a whole week late. Oh wow, what just happened?
What? There's two of us alive though.
but the reactor melted down
You might not know.
because I was the imposter.
Oh,
You guys are here. I was trying to figure out where to go. I
didn't even know what was going on.
I've never
I
seen
knew it
that
was
happen
Joe, because
before.
Joe was like all the way down in some,
Bro, I've never played this game before.
all the way down the thing,
Now he's
doing
mad.
nothing,
I
bro.
won.
So I was like, look at this guy, bro. Look at his
knew it was
eyes.
me.
Imposter.
You knew it was me, but you lost.
Yeah, because we didn't do the stuff to keep
Yeah,
the.
because you lost. Bro.
I was
The
doing
thing afloat.
tasks.
Hey, look, you lost.
Yeah, we're supposed to do the tasks.
Listen, I won. That's it.
But
Look, hey,
yeah,
run the thing back.
going back to that question.
Yeah, we've got community members who ask us to do reactions to videos that are 12 years old. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not about the reaction. It's about the conversation that we're having. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I feel like that's the thing. Right, how do I do these tasks? And someone told me how to play this game, though.
You have to go up to it. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to ask. Do you guys find it easier because it's three of you, so you have three different ideas, and one could take over editing, one could take over promoting on social media, and etc. Instead of it's just one person doing everything?
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, where we're all working together, like, and like I said, we've all got different expertise. Like Sam does this, other people do that. So we kind of just many hands make light work. But I feel like with having many hands, there's so much stuff to do. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not like everyone is full time. Do you get what I'm saying? So sometimes it can be difficult, but that's just parts of being a content creator as a whole. Do you get what I'm saying?
Wow.
So what would be your tips for content creators, whether they're in a group or they're by themselves?
Just do what you enjoy, you know, whatever it is on live, fighting games, you know, talking about movies, comic games, killing people on the Among Us, or just getting the wrong people ejected, just make sure you do it and enjoy it on a daily basis, because yeah, if you don't enjoy it, you're gonna burn out, and then you'll be like, why am I doing this? You're gonna go back to what you're hating, and it's just, yeah, it's not good. So enjoy.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I feel like I've got to jump on the back of that and just be like, yo, be yourself. I feel like lots of people are worried about like trying to fit a mold or something like this, or I've got to do it like how this person did it, and you really don't. Like, I feel like being genuine and just being yourself is the thing that's probably gonna get you the most recognition. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to start a channel or do something and be acting. Do you know what I'm saying? Because then it becomes draining. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just go. Yeah, definitely. Like, just go out there, be yourself, man. There's people like you. There's people that are gonna agree with you no matter what you're talking about and all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? And just stay confident. So I'll just like be yourself, like be cool in your own skin.
My tip would be just to get started, just make your first YouTube video, no matter how rubbish you think it is, because other people will probably enjoy it. So you can't start YouTube unless you get started.
You've just got to do it, innit? Like, it doesn't matter what kind of equipment you think you need or this and that. I'm telling you, like, everyone just started with whatever they had. Do you know what I'm saying? Start with whatever you've got. See if you can put out content consistently. And when you do that, when you actually find out whether you enjoy what you're doing or not, then make the decision on, yeah, I'm double downing. Yeah, I'm double downing on this. Or, do you know what I'm saying? It's fine to use your basic equipment and make good content until the content gives you the ability to buy better equipment. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like...
Yeah.
What is going on here?
What's that, huh?
Is that another victory for the Mandem?
How you got imposter
last
twice?
time, no?
I don't know, but I'm winning.
You was just there talking away and just killed me slightly.
I don't know, but I'm winning.
But I was alive.
Yeah, I killed you.
I was alive as well. Maybe
Oh,
there's
you
a time
killed
on
me?
it. Maybe there's a time on
I
it.
killed you.
Yeah. I mean, I completed one task and I don't know what the rest of the Mandem
Why
was
is
doing.
everybody mad I'm winning?
I done 2 tasks that game.
See? So
Now
basically, just
everyone's
me and
happy with
Tianna
doing
are here
tasks.
just
No
doing
one-
work here.
Yeah.
I feel like we've given like a lot of good tips. I feel like you guys have failed catching the imposter a whole bunch of times, and I just want to thank all of you guys. Listen, hey, King J, Tianna, Sam and Raven, appreciate you guys jumping on today, man. I feel like we've had super fun, guys.
Yeah.
Look, if you want to be a content creator, now's the time. Jump on, do it. Don't let anything hold you back. We're out. Peace.